Amirhossein is here with review of the Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The movie was good, wasn't the best one. Of course, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Mission Impossible movie, the franchise, and of course, I'm also I really like Tom Cruise. I think he's a very great superstar. But the problem with this movie was it got us so hyped and so excited, but in the end, we didn't see it. It didn't deliver what it promised us in the previous one, because basically the Final Reckoning had the two part. One, the last one, the Final Reckoning, and then the previous one was Dead Reckoning, and that one actually was more exciting than this one because it left us with so many unanswered questions, and we were so excited to see how it's gonna turn out in this one. But I don't know if they were low in the budget or they decided to finish it as soon as possible. But I mean, it was 2 years process from the previous one to this one. But I mean, they try to just, sometimes you want to just finish it. It seemed like it, like, because the way that they expanded the story, like there's the Gabriel who wants to take over the AI and with that take over the world, and of course it is the Ethan Hunt who wants to save the world, and the problem is he cannot cooperate with the CIA or Pentagon anymore because the problem is bigger than just one country, because it used to be USA versus the world, but this one is AI versus the world, and he has to do it all of it by himself. And the AI, the entity, takes over the world, hack the world, and gets access to the nukes and start to nuke all the countries, so destroy the humanity. And basically, actually, it doesn't explain what is the main goal, what is the aftermath purpose, because let's say you kill all the humans, but in the movie doesn't show like he's making army of the robots, so the robots could do stuff to generate energy, make the solar panel, something to stay alive. It's just destroy the world. And his plan is to just be in the bunker, to just safe haven, somewhere safe, so when people die, he's safe, he's immune, nothing happens to him. But it doesn't mention like what is it, like he wants to expand his consciousness, the intelligence, to the space, or what he's gonna do. He's gonna bring the artificial intelligence to live together. There's no purpose other than just killing the humans and making sure he's safe. So he goes somewhere, like there are two elements into the movie that they have to find and keep it in order to beat the AI, the entity, which is one of them is the key to open the bunker, so they get there and they could have access to the source code. And the second one is poison pill, one of the Ethan's co-worker get that, make that code. It's kind of like a virus or malware. What it does is like to manipulate the AI, so AI thinks it is getting to the safe haven, so then they could, the reason that the AI hasn't destroyed the world because it's not safe for him. So whenever he finds its safe place, he would go there and trigger the bottom, and then the world gonna stop, but gonna end and get finished. All the countries gonna nuke each other. But so the poison code, poison pill, is basically to manipulate the AI, right? And Gabriel, who wants to take over the AI, to take over the world, basically what he does is say, I know you have something, Ethan, Tom Cruise, that I'm looking for. I know that you're gonna come back to me because you need me to get to you. Like basically it's like you need me for your cause and I need you for my cause, so let's see who you manipulate the other one, compromise the other one. But the problem is, in the end of the movie, like you see, like actually in the entire movie, like Gabriel is just hanging around. It doesn't look like somebody who is so ambitious, who wants to take over the world. It's like, I'm just hanging around. It's like, on the weekend we're gonna have barbecue. If it happens, it's great. If not, maybe next week. Like he's not that ambitious to make sure everything else under his control. But in the Death Reckoning, the previous one, like actually he had some plan. Like he sometimes surprised the MIF, Mission Impossible Force, Tom Cruise crew. He manipulated them sometimes and tricked them, but this one is just hanging around, always smiling, and as if nothing gonna happen to him. And even in the end, when you see those planes, the yellow and red plane that they are fighting, he's just running away from Tom Cruise, but actually it should be opposite because Tom Cruise had something that he needs that. So I think it had so much potential with the AI because, for example, there is a coffin in the beginning of the movie where he puts a mask on and he makes a communication with the AI, with the entity, and it's very crazy. Like he sees all the possible ways in order to beat the AI. But then you would want to see more of those communication between the AI because AI is the real villain in this movie. So you want to see more communication, more talking with Tom Cruise. But actually, that's the only time they talk to each other, and you don't hear about the AI until they put the poison pill into the code, and then basically, as they say in the movie, it's like a genie in the bottle. They basically put them in the prison, 5D type of, like a server, like a flash memory, something like that. So that's why I'm saying, like, when we were so hyped about like what type of stuff the AI gonna do that, but in the end they tried to just finish it as fast as possible. It was kind of like a disappointing, but still it's fun. Like all the stunt, all those jumping from one plane to other plane, it's amazing. You never get disappointed of watching Mission Impossible, and I enjoyed watching those action scenes. But I think the story had so much more potential. But they asked him if it is the last one, real last one, or it's gonna be the new one. He said no, we call it Final Reckoning for a reason. And I think the way they ended that, it was like they just wanted to get finish with that. Probably, I don't know, there's a rumor there's gonna be Top Gun 3, so maybe he wanted to finish this project to jump on the other project. But whatever it was, I wish it had so much potential that it could make it like for century, for decade at least we could talk about that, because it got so big, but they didn't have plan. When they expanded the story, they didn't have plan how to bring all of them together. So it got too big that they had to just end it just like an anime, just like a cartoon, that in the end 5 minutes is left, so somehow you know that everything gonna turn good. But other than that, I would recommend to you to watch it, and hopefully see you next time. See you. Bye.